Now more than ever, you really need a competitive edge. And more people are understanding that a new wrap can take them a long ways. But that was what we set out to accomplish with HVAC greatness, right? And in doing so, the challenge became okay, we're this much better than all these companies out there. We're really a much better investment, but how come they can't see it? Okay, so what we came to understand was a lot of it had to do with the packaging, but it's not just about the packaging. It's the underlying strategic message that your entire business is built on. It's the foundation. This requires deep work and it requires an understanding of heating and air conditioning customers, their pains, their habits, what they avoid, what they're looking for, watching trends, and seeing what it is that makes them desire you. You see, a lot of people think that a pretty wrap or a cool wrap or a cool logo is enough. That's not enough. Okay, you can get their attention. Once upon a time, that was enough. But in today's crowded market, you need to do more than get their attention. You need to get their interest. You need to get their desire. They desire this unique marketing position that you alone own because you've done the homework in your market. If you want to see the more complete version of these testimonials, come over to the website, Ramsey Media, which is how I am incorporated. HVAC Greatness is a DBA, for those of you who don't know. And you can see some of the work and you can start to understand why you don't want to just go get a wrap. You want to do it right. Guess what? It's a lot more affordable than you think.
The quality is just phenomenal. We had a vision of a name that we wanted to use, but I think Pete did a really great job in building the backstory to get us to where that name came from. We didn't put together the whole story, but with working with Pete, we built that story, and when it was completed, I mean, it was just like, this is perfect.
It gets deep, and you start realizing that what I think means almost nothing, what in terms of marketing, what the impact is going to be on customers and prospects and the general public is paramount. And so if you have to design it, reverse engineer it from that point of view, and that's exactly what Pete does. And there's no way I could do this by myself.
But when we brought out the design from Pete and his team, it blew everything else out of the water. It was just over the top, and I've never seen another wrap that is this awesome.
So working with Pete has helped me define my business and the people that we like to do business for. But everybody compliments the van. People compliment how professional it is. So things are good.
Regular wrap companies, they can make your vehicle look nice and all hooked up, but do they understand the customers? How could you understand heating and air customers if you don't know heating and air like Pete does? I found Pete Ramsey. We started working on strategies on how to become better, compete with the big companies.
I think we did an awesome job. The process was easy. Just changing the way I think was the hard part. That's what took so long. No doubt that it's made a dramatic difference in my business. My name's Zeke Warner. I own the J.C. Warner Company. My dad started it in 1979. I bought it 13 years ago. I've been working with Pete probably 6 years. It works. I have no doubt that it's made a dramatic difference in my business. Now I've learned a lot, and the process is easy. It takes a little time, but if you do the process, it will pay dividends, I can assure you.
We decided to give it a try, and I think we're both very glad that we did. I think the whole company is glad that we did.
We are.
Dived into the core of our company values and how you want your company perceived by your customers. And then he builds a strategy and a story behind that.
Yes.
I think he dives very deep into like what really matters to you as a company.
The company that did our route, they were very impressed with the quality of the material and the artwork. They said they got them in there that they were ashamed to even install. They said that was first quality all the way. The wrap itself and the artwork said it was first quality. They were really impressed with it.
You can get a pretty wrap from anywhere, but the attention to detail, the quality, the colors pop so well. And I think we're both very glad that we did. I think the whole company's glad that we did.
We are.